Lately, I've been realizing that one of my biggest fears isn't failure. It's living an unfulfilled life. And that is scary. And I wanted to talk about that in this video because that's a lot. And I have my tea with me, not because I'm spilling tea, but because I was singing the other day at the top of my lungs. And we're a little bit raspy right now. So, we're going to sip. I just realized people are going to be like, why are you holding that with two hands? Listen, don't, I can hold, what am I doing? Anyways, hello everyone. My name is Branson. I'm an actor, singer, songwriter, dancer, influencer, everything else in between. And I've just been having so many talks with myself in these last few months, as some of my fellow people that watch this channel know, and they watch the videos. And I got a comment today that was so amazing. Someone said that they're going, well, this is not an amazing part, but they were saying they're going through a rough time in their life right now, and them watching my videos is so comforting, and that really made me happy because honestly, I'm just talking about a lot of my experiences, and I'm also hoping to inspire and uplift others, but a lot of this is just me going through life and questioning everything and while still trying to pursue. And I'm just so glad that somebody can actually watch my channel and feel comfort in what I'm talking about, and we're on a FaceTime call or we're just chatting, because that's the goal. I want you guys to feel comfortable watching my channel, whether you're in the car, in bed, on the toilet, because anyways. But yeah, so anyways, lately, yeah, life, we have been reassessing, we have been analyzing, we have been talking about it. And by we, I mean me, myself, and I, and also my brain. Okay. So recently I was scrolling through social media, and a lot of my classmates that were a year younger than me, they're now graduating university. And I'm just like, did I graduate a year ago today? Did I really leave school? All I've ever known a year ago today. And I was just thinking about life today. I was at work and I was like, oh my gosh, time goes by too fast. And that's the thing. Time goes by so quickly, but when you're living in it, and when you're just, and I don't even mean living, I'm not talking about really living. I'm just saying breathing, doing the daily motions, having the cycles. It can just go by like that. And it's crazy because you don't even realize. And then now you look at it, and maybe, I don't know, you see your baby cousin and they're now 13, when you were wait, weren't you just two? Or you see people graduating school, and you're just thinking to yourself, oh my gosh, where'd all the time go? So that's been a really good kick in my step, as far as, okay, we really need to make some stuff shake. And that, a fear that I would have is just seeing as there's a cycle of just doing, getting up, going through the motions. That's not the type of life that I want. That is really not the type of life that I desire to have. And I think it can be really easy, and it's really common for a lot of people, I would say, to just settle for what's the easiest in the moment. And believe me, I get it, because life is already a lot enough in itself, but just doing something because maybe your family wants you to do that thing, or maybe your peers have done it and you're like, okay, well, that's just something that I can do, so you do that. And I've noticed that a lot, and people just settle. And even me, because as you guys know, I'm an actor, a performer, okay, whatever. And I will see people that I did school theater with in middle and high school. And obviously when you're a kid and you're doing things, you're just using all of your outlets. But there were some people that really, really, really love the craft and still love it to this day. And I would have talks with people that I know, and they were saying, yeah, but I just don't think I could do that, and it's a lot, and so I'm just gonna do this instead. And I'm just like, guys, you get life is you should be able to live, and not just go through the motions and just do what it is that's right in front of you, or what's the easiest path, but just do the thing what it is that you want to do, if you're not hurting anyone. Okay, not hurting people, or doing anything illegal or whatever, but just living in your truth, and living in your moments, and living in what it is that you want to do. Because when you do things and you just settle, that is not the way to go. That is not the path to choose. And I know that this path that I'm choosing for myself is, you know, a crazy path. I tell some people and they may think, okay, give him like a year or two or whatever. But no, I know myself and I know what I'm pushing for myself. And go to every time that I just wake up and then I catch myself just living in the day, but not actually living. And by living, I mean doing what I want. I've been doing, okay, anyways, y'all see a song just come to my head. But yeah, I can't do that because even when everybody, we need our money, we need our moolah, we need the thing to survive. And when I'm at work and I'm just doing things, I'm like, I don't want to be here. And I'm pretty sure a lot of people have those moments of if they don't fully enjoy their job. And I'm not talking about set work, because when I'm on set, boo, that's a whole different story. But yeah, when I'm at regular job things, I'm just like, like I just don't want to be here. But I continue to go anyway. And now me a year later seeing that, wow, I've really been like working there for a year, and I'm like, oh my gosh. And so that's what really, I mean, I started having these emotions like months ago, and that's what really put a kick in my step and pep in my step. And that was when in October I got my acting headshots, and that was when I immediately, as soon as I started having those feelings of, okay, like life is going, like, because by October it was like already like 4 or 5, 6 months since I graduated, and I was like, oh wait, hold on, okay, life is still going, okay, we need to move. So that was around the time that happened. So I was like, okay, we need to get on this Zoom. So that's when I got my headshots and I started submitting. Then since then I've got a couple projects and still submitting to this day. And now I've started YouTube. And then there's also something that I'm working on behind the scenes that I cannot wait to announce. But yeah, so like just really putting a pep in my step, because I'm like, I love doing, I've always been like an entertainer and on social media and stuff like that. Like since middle school, since high school, doing theater, I've loved being on stage. I love being a character. And then later on when I got into singing and dancing, and I was like, oh, this is really tea. This is really fun. And it speaks to me. And whenever I tried to force my friends to do it, I saw that they didn't have the same spark. I'm talking fast, I'm sorry. I saw that they didn't have the same spark in singing and dancing as I did. And I was like, okay, that's not their tea. Okay, boom. But for me, this is it. This is all. This is what I want to do. And after that, I was like, okay, like I can really, really do this. And then once you leave school, once you leave high school and then you go to college, and I'm like, okay, I'm still doing it. And now I'm out of college and like, okay, oh, we have to like really, really put in that drive. We got to put in that work. And I'm like, okay, you know what? Yeah, because every day that I'm not doing exactly what I want to do, I just want to be in I see the life for myself and I see the future for myself, and I know that it is bright as long as I push through the hard days, push through the days where I may not want to submit that audition, or push through the days where I'm too tired, or I feel like I have nothing to say on YouTube. Because guys, I've been posting a YouTube video every day, and there are many days where I feel like I have nothing to say, but then I get comments from people and they're like, this video helped me, or this was inspiring. And I'm just like, really? Y'all cared? Y'all liked it? Okay. That keeps me going. That makes me feel like I should keep going. And I also want to keep going for myself. And I just, guys, do not settle. Like, if you know deep down there's something that you want to do, go for it. And I'm saying that as somebody who is going for it, not someone who has all the accolades, who has all the accolades. Why did I keep repeating the wrong word? As, an Oscar or a Grammy or a VMA or whatever. Hashtag pending. But even without that, just me in this stage in my journey. Because if you're watching this video right now in my journey, you're seeing the beginning stages. And I want you to know, as someone who's actively pursuing it without the accolades, who has no entertainment, what's the word that I'm looking for? I'm trying to say I don't have all the things on me yet. Hashtag yet. But you just need to pursue it. You just need to do what it is that you want to do, because just letting your life go. I cannot stand when I hear people, and it doesn't have to be a friend, it doesn't have to be a loved one, even just anybody, and they just talk about something that they're doing without a drive or without a passion or without a thing in their eye. And you have to go for what it is that you want to go for, okay? And even if that means just getting a tiny bit better every day at what it is, because maybe right now, if you are having your full 9 to 5, or maybe you have other circumstances going on right now, but just making active time or actively maybe every day just doing one thing closer to what it is that you want to do. If you want to get better at cooking, maybe day one you just look at a couple recipes, then maybe day two you watch a video about the recipes, then maybe day three you actually buy that, I don't even know cooking utensils besides swivel, is that a word? What's that? Oh, you can tell I'm out of tune with cooking. You know what, I'm not even gonna go there, y'all not gonna come for me. But yeah, just whatever. Let me sip. Let's be quiet, Branson. Ooh, I hope my voice comes back, because when I tell you I need to get in the studio, and by the studio I mean my mic. I have my mic right here. Just know, y'all, I'll be up in the studio like, that's my lip syncing, because you know my voice. You know I can't wait. Let me stop. Anyways, bottom line, time moves quickly. Time moves quickly, and if you're someone that's watching my videos every day, thank you, because you know how I operate by now, and you know what I say. And it may sound like I repeat, but maybe you like that. Maybe that's why you keep coming back. But if you're someone that's new, I'm gonna say it and say it again. You need to pursue what you want. You need to get what you desire. You need to work towards it, and you can work towards it, and you can get it. And let's do it. Let's do it together, because I'm doing it right now. I'm actively trying to do it right now. Some days I may be not doing it as much as I do others, but what matters is that we're trying our best to be consistent. We're trying our absolute best to be consistent. I know some days it's like, I just really can't, and I get it. But the days that you may have a little left in you, do it. The days which we really hope for every day, but I get it. Life happens, but even life has been happening. But I've been posting the YouTube videos every day, child. Woo, woo. We're getting there. Okay. Hopefully I can hit the high notes tomorrow. Cause y'all, it's been like 3 days. No, 4 days. I don't know, but my voice is it's a lot going on. Anyways, but thank you guys for watching this video. I hope I can inspire some people, or just you're listening to my journey and listening to what scares me about life. But yeah, what will I do now? Record some TikToks, because we're currently posting every day on there as well. So you're gonna get me. You're gonna get a lot of me. Thank you guys for watching this video. I love y'all so much. And bye.